Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Hopefully you guys' day is going well. What are we talking about today? Getting you guys the best nutrition tips and nutrition habits to get you guys solid weight loss. It's almost January. We all know what that means. Weight loss transformations, people wanting to get healthier, maybe add a little bit of lean body mass. And the first step people always take is going onto YouTube, maybe Google, and they're gonna say, what is the best diet for losing weight? What is the best nutrition for losing weight? We're gonna be there to help you guys. We're gonna make it exceedingly simple, keep it under 5 tips. They're gonna easily transform how you guys think about nutrition, keeping it simple and keeping that weight loss journey regularized, on track, and best of all, long lasting. Now the first tip, very first tip is keep it simple. The more extravagant, the more luxurious you make your diet and nutrition scheme, the harder it is gonna be to replicate it, keep it going, and it's gonna frustrate you. Believe me, the more extravagant you try to do things with elaborate sauces and side dishes and 6-course meals, either to meal prep that out for the week is just gonna take way too much time. It's gonna probably not last in the fridge because the crazier you make it, the worse it lasts. But it's just something you can't keep going. That doesn't mean you gotta eat poached chicken, rice, and vegetables and keep it super boring. What you could do, take a look at another one of our series, Real World Meal Preps, for exciting stuff. You're gonna, when you see those videos, you're gonna realize I'm a big fan of seasonings and sauces. On the lighter side, maybe avoid like the mayonnaise based ones, but seasonings and spices will keep you coming back. It doesn't have to be boring, it just has to be simple. That's the biggest thing, keeping it simple. The second tip, as much as it sounds very redundant to say, portion control is huge. If you're not gonna be an hour in the gym 5 days a week, if you're not gonna make your diet exceedingly clean, what you could do to maybe lose a little back end weight is decrease that portion size. Now, if you are exercising frequently and you're eating healthier, the amount of restriction you do is gonna be very subjective towards your goals, but a good healthy standard start is to take what you eat right now without adding any extra outside factors, cut that by 25%. That caloric difference on a daily basis is going to amount to probably a fair amount of weight loss, especially if you're cutting 25% out of eating out a lot, Pizza Hut, that kind of stuff. Decreasing all that by 20 to 25% is going to be a huge thing. Now, if you are eating healthy and you're going to the gym regularly, this sort of caloric deficit doesn't have to be quite as much as it is, but it's something to definitely take into consideration, especially when you're going out to eat to restaurants or you're trying to cook dinner for your family. You could still maybe let someone who's on the healthier side get what they want. You really got to think about your own portions. Maybe if you are making dinner for your family, do the standard loadout for how they normally eat and then make a smaller plate for yourself. It sounds really redundant to say portion control is huge, but it's a huge step that makes a long-lasting result. Now, with that, picking a healthier nutrition plan in general is going to be the most long-lasting result. Now, what that means, there's so many out there: veganism, ketogenic diets, paleo, all of these weird niche communities and very specialized nutrition like routines mean big bucks for the people who are sending you the monthly installments and the weird routines. That means they could charge you a lot. If you have to be completely reliant on some website to give you ketogenic diets, that just means they're gonna make a lot of money off you, and whether or not those diets actually work has sort of been lackly found. They've done a lot of research. Intermittent fasting kind of really doesn't make any difference. Ketogenic diet's good, but it's not necessarily long lasting for building long quality lean body mass. There's so many mixed messages. The third tip is to keep it healthy. And that sounds super easy and again, repetitive, sort of redundant. If it sounds like it's gonna be healthy, that's what you should add to your diet. Fresh fruit, vegetables, lean proteins, keeping those portions in a relative size to a good amount, something like that. If you have a huge plate of lean protein and gigantic amount of fruits and vegetables and starches, that's still gonna hit you with those extra calories. So even though you're eating healthy, you still gotta keep it in a realistic portion, but you don't have to go out and spend $10,000 on the worldwide how to become a ketogenic diet person. All you gotta do, go to your grocery store, avoid those processed foods, the chips, the lean cuisine pizzas, all that kind of stuff. If it's in the frozen section and it's not frozen vegetables, avoid it. If it's been processed by 10 different companies to make hydrolyzed special oil, avoid it. The further you stay away from those center aisles, the better. Stick to the outside rim going towards the produce section, the meat counter. If you have to get some of those micro stuff like sauces and spices, that's all well and good. But the more you avoid processed, the better process you will have in your weight loss transformation. Again, it sounds super simple, but a lot of people overlook it. You don't gotta make it complicated, just eat healthy. Now, the fourth tip is something that a lot of people go way too much into. They go to January, they start writing down in their dream journal that, hey, I'm gonna go to the gym 7 days a week, I'm gonna crush it, I'm going to change my life this year. A lot of people do that, they go 6 days a week for a little bit, and you guys have probably seen it, that those people who join the gym in January, they're usually not there 3 months later. Probably because it's, one, intimidating, yes, but they've also set that goal so far down the road and so frequently throughout the week that it's just impossible to keep it up. I can't even get to the gym 6 days a week, and I have a pretty luxurious availability of time to make it to the gym, but I'm definitely not going 6-7 days a week. So someone who is out of shape, trying to lose weight, dealing with shuffling all these new elements, 6 days a week is just too much. You need rest, you need frequency, and you need a little bit of that downtime. So I can suggest for you guys with this fourth tip is keep it moderate. You want to go maybe 3 to 4 times a week, feel out the intensity, feel out what that kind of stuff does to your body, and then start to look at routines. We can make a whole nother video on the best routine for weight loss, but if you guys are looking for a quick fix right now just to see if you like it, I'm gonna leave a link in the description for Mark Loblinder's 12-week training program. I made a video on it 2 weeks ago, or you can check out that video as well. This is a very easy follow, upper lower push pull split that is incrementally difficult over time. It lasts obviously 12 weeks because it is a 12-week training program, and it's something that is free for you guys. You can take a look at it, try it out, pick out what you do and don't like. Ask the questions in the comment section below for me to illuminate something or maybe explain something that you don't understand. We're all here to help you guys. If you are someone who's watching this channel, you're not a new subscriber, you're looking to get into fitness, maybe you Googled the best nutrition for weight loss and you're coming across this channel, get involved. Everyone in this community, this growing community, even the people who subscribe to me that are also creators, check out their channels, ask the questions. Everyone's here to get you long-lasting results, because the more we could positively affect people getting into fitness, the more likely that everyone is just gonna spread this real fitness and it's gonna catch on, dissolving all of the large amount of BS crap that's out there, and the more likely it's gonna promote wide change towards the attitude and the reflections of people who work out all the time. Again, just to recap, those 4 tips so far are keeping it simple across the board, making sure that those portions are decreased if you're not gonna be able to do the other factors, making sure that nutrition is just healthy, not making it overly complicated, and picking a amount of routine per day and your sort of exercise portfolio that's realistic, not 6 days a week, maybe 3 or 4. Figure out what your body can handle and then progress further once you've gotten there. Again, that's gonna make you feel like you're getting these goals done, you're accomplishing it, and that's gonna keep progressing that forward versus setting 7 days a week as your goal, doing 2 hours a day, and then realizing that your body is gonna get absolutely wrecked like that the first 2 weeks and you're gonna fall off the wagon. You definitely don't want that. The overarching theme with this entire video is keep it simple, ask the questions, get involved, and we are always happy to help. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Again, if you are a new subscriber or someone getting out there into fitness for the first time, ask the questions, subscribe, be part of this awesome community. We're all here to help you. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take it easy.